Okay, so today we're going to be building some nether farms, such as a gold farm. I'm going to be using Ion Exo4's design just because it's so quick to build and is quite efficient. I've been making some good progress on the big terraforming project at the lake here, though. I decided that I'm going to dig all of the blocks below the sea level and then connect it all together so the water can rush in and we can fill it up, because when I was mining that area in the harbour underneath the sea, it's like 10 times slower than just mining above the ground, so I thought this would be a better idea. So let's hop into the nether over here and make our way to the end so we can mine some obsidian pillars. We need a grand total of 54 obsidian, so let's start. The good thing about today is that unless we need a huge amount of obsidian and have to make a wither farm, the Pigling bartering should cover us with enough obsidian for now. So with that's all the materials we'll need. I don't really know what a crafting table is going to be for, and I assume we'll need something for an actual storage system. So let's hop straight into a time lapse of building this. I think the portal was accidentally loaded. So I spawned in an amethyst geode, completely crowded by piglins. So I have no idea what to do. I don't know how I loaded the portal. I didn't step through it, I didn't do anything, but maybe a block fell through it at some point. Alright, so I'm just going to pretend like that didn't happen, and if the farm still works, it works, and if it doesn't, then we're going to have to find a solution. I was so scared when I entered through the nether, but luckily I didn't accidentally punch any of them. So I'm going to continue building the farm, and then I'll probably just cut to when it should be all working. Okay, so the farm is theoretically done. It takes about a minute to get going, so it might actually work and not just be broken with the portals. Oh, it actually works. You get a good amount of XP from this too. Now all that we're really left with is just tons and tons of swords. So I don't think my plan has really worked out here. I forgot about all the gold swords, and I'm not going to be building a whole sorting system for today. So maybe it would actually just be better off if we used the inventory sorting method that ENXO4 has. We'll let this fill up as well, but you know, we'll probably just put some gold nuggets here and let them fill up. And that's a good, it's a fine system that'll get us enough gold for now. Yeah, I'm going to AFK for a bit, and then we can build up the Pigling bartering farm. Okay, so here we have the finished Basalt farm and the finished Pigling bartering farm. So this was pretty straightforward and simple to build, and it took me a few minutes, and it's a really good farm, a really good design, and I made a whole 2 shulker boxes of Basalt in just a few minutes of running it. So it's the farthest one I could find, and it's pretty small and simple, so I'll definitely leave the link for the tutorial for that in the description. Same as this, it was the fine line between just a simple farm and going straight to a really big over-the-top farm, which I don't need. And so yeah, this is a perfectly good one with just 8 piglins in there, and it works well. So I'll leave the link for this farm as well. I just had these. I spent so long trying to make my own design, but I couldn't get the sorting system figured out, so I just moved them all into this farm design over here, so I'll have to destroy that a little bit later. I also got a mod which gets rid of the fog, which is really nice. I can see my gold farm over there. That's the Guardian farm, and my desert's over that way, and the stronghold. But yeah, so I just used up all my gold testing it, but I've got all the filters finally set and done. So let's just put these in the item frames. The fire chargers took me the longest to fill up, so that's why there's full of junk in here. Let me just clear that out. And while I was getting all this junk as well, I got some Soul Speed 3 remote boots now, so that took me down back to sub 100 levels. So I'm just going to clear up all these chests, and then I'll show you each of the farms working. So now with everything a bit more clear, let's take a look at this Basalt farm, which is incredibly fast. So I actually have a bit more left over as well. It's pretty scary every time you're trying to turn it on because it uses very precise TNT timing, but hopefully it's all working still. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So the basalt spawns in for about a millisecond before getting exploded again, and I don't want to go too close to it, but we can turn it off, and these front chests, which were empty before, now have a bunch of basalt in them. So just for about a minute to 30 seconds, those ones were already a bit full, but just for a short amount of time, that's a very good, I think one of the fastest without being super huge that you can get. I'm gonna gather some more gold though. Gold farms this way. I keep thinking the Guardian farm's the gold farm. Okay, I got a little bit of gold, and we can just put that into the dispenser straight away and turn the farm on. Oh, actually, I've got to light the fire. No. Quick. Yes, just in time. Alright, so if we head over here, you can see the items get traded and then flung all the way along, where things like the books get burned. So bing and bing. So really nice and concise. They head over this tripwire which launches this, and it is connected to a timer here which spits out the gold and also knows when to activate the piston, and then it goes from there. And we've just got a basic storage system that's aligned on the hopper and the ice. It's been a while since I've built a storage system, so we're going to have to build an auto sorting system for our actual world. That would be nice. I do want to have like a wood storages and stone storages in different buildings across the city, just for fun, and then we'll have essential storage for, I guess, miscellaneous items. Okay, so that's going to do it for today. We got our 2 nether farms built up, or our 3 I should say. We have the gold farm, the basalt farm, and the bartering farm all done, and I'll leave a link for each of them in the description below of this video. And a bit of a shorter episode today, just done a few things so you can be prepared for some more builds coming in the future of our whole area here. So yeah, thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Well, I don't really know what's going to be coming next, but yeah, I'll see you then. Bye.